So folklore originally was to play on folklore of legend. When we first started, we had one of our first icons was the Tooth Fairy. But as the years have progressed, we've kind of moved away from that a little bit and gone more towards just different haunted house and spooky motifs and things. But we still use that as just our name and our brand. Here we really try and give an immersive experience. We use a lot of character interactions. We do use animatronics, but we try to do a lot with our actors and really give somebody a really kind of intimate experience with fear here.
So I'm the lady of the manor. I'm just one of the scare actors, and this is my home, kind of, this little room. I'm mostly in here. I feel like the interactions with people, the ones who they kind of are using like coping mechanisms, so it kind of makes it funny for me because some of them aren't like your typical and then run away. Some of them are like, dang, shawty, you bad. I get a lot of that stuff.
Alright, so we are into the haunted house. How you feeling, Haley? It's got beautiful attractions, wonderful music. It's really great. Yeah, it's really great. It's really great. Yeah, it's great. No, okay, just keep going backwards. Thank you for that. God. Almost done, Haley, see? How are you feeling now?
I'm not good.
Okay.
Well, I think the job is important because there are many students who don't have any other way to get to school. So we make sure that the students get to school safely and on time and home safely. Well, the favorite part of the job is interacting with the students, but it's much different from high school to elementary to middle school. High schoolers are quiet, the middle schoolers are middle schoolers, and the elementary school kids are just noisy, but they're good kids.
Everyone has a story. Here's our bus driver, Mr. Terry's story.
Been driving school buses now, this is the 4th year. Before that, I was a police officer in Lansing, Michigan for 11 years. I was a motorcycle cop for 5 years. I've been in the Army. I got drafted into the Army. I ended up being a financial advisor for SunTrust Investment Services, and that's how I came down here from Michigan. Otherwise, I was born and raised in Michigan. I remember when I hired into the Cobb County school system, the first thing I asked the person who interviewed me was, am I too old to be a bus driver? If I am, that's okay. Just tell me. I'm not going to sue the school system because I'll be 75 here in December. I like driving a school bus. It gives me something to do, yet I have the middle of the day off. I like the students.
I work here about 3 months. My main part is to work in the grill section. Hardest part is try to get things done because it's a very quick pass job. So we need to get things done, especially, we don't want kids get hungry. I moved here about 12 years from Taiwan. I come from Taipei, so it's very like New York. Everything's like very, very busy and very quick pass. So moving into Georgia for me is a new experience. I like to do sewing and also painting outside as a hobby. I like doing like landscaping, nature. I enjoy the relationship with my coworker, and because everybody was really helpful and very friendly, interacting with people and helping people, and that was things I'm most passionate about.
My role is actually to try to make sure the facility is maintained, communicate with my guys on different events that we might have for setups and things of that nature, just to try to keep everything in order. Originally, I'm from New York by way of Arkansas. I was in Arkansas for several years before moving to Georgia. Life, and I moved out here looking for more of a city life, but not too intense. Actually, decided to be a custodian here at Harrison several years ago. My kids were little bitty ones, and all of them graduated from here. Hobby of mine, automotive repair in reference to a body shop, different things like that. Geo Auto Body out in Dallas, Georgia. Great group of people, from administrative staff to the teachers and some of the students. So it's always a good community vibe.
I just love PE because it's good exercise for me. Some of my friends, I like to put them PE time. They're so funny and they are so kind. I just love to see them. I do cheerleading. It's called the Hoyer Squad. I just have to do the Hoyer Squad. The two people that I think that started it are Lily and Quinn. And Lily and Quinn talked to Mr. Joe saying, we need to start a Hoyer Squad. I have a hamster. Her name is Peter, and she acts very frisky when I try to get her out of the cage. My favorite subject is math. I love to do math because, because it's just one of my favorite subjects. And I just like to learn.
Hey Hoyas, I'm Octavia Strunk, and as you know, with a new school semester, not only do we have new students, but new teachers as well. Today, my partner and I got a chance to go and meet some of them, so let's introduce you to Harrison's new faces.
So I previously taught in Gwinnett County, but I've always loved the Cobb community, and specifically I'd heard such great things about Harrison. I got to meet the whole department, and the rest was history.
Throughout my college career, I had always thought about teaching. And then as I started working with kids more and getting more involved in science, I really wanted to merge those two things, which I love doing. And so teaching was me working with science and kids.
I always wanted to be in a field where helping people was the center focus of it. So I originally thought nursing, but realized that medicine wasn't really my thing.
So I teach English, but what I really like more is working with kids, being a facilitator, and helping them kind of grow into themselves and figure out how they want to learn and succeed.
I'm most looking forward to just getting acclimated to a new school and getting to meet all the awesome staff. People that I've already met have been great.
My expectations are to work hard, be positive, and have fun. I think if you can just find a mix of all three, you can find a lot of success in the classroom. So I have that expectation for my students, but also for me as well, because I want to have a fun year with my students too.
Harrison!
Hoyas
are
rock solid.
Hey Hoyas, I'm Octavia Strunk, and today we got to go meet some members of NAHS.
Art Honor Society really gives students a chance to see what they can do with their talents, as opposed to just making things that look beautiful for their own enjoyment.
Well, art in the first place means a lot to me personally, because it can influence others and it can mean a lot to people in the stories that art can tell. Especially in animation or in like an illustration, it can tell a story that can mean a lot to people.
I mean, we've had National Art Honor Society for a while, but it's been kind of a smaller addition to Art Club, and over the last couple of years we've expanded. So now National Art Honor Society is a larger group of kids that meet every other Tuesday.
You don't have to be the best artist, you don't have to be the best at anything, really. You can just come and hang out and we'll enjoy your company.
So anyone who's interested, I recommend that they come see me or Miss Madre in room 810 or 808. We have an application form that you can fill out. It may be too late in the year right now to join, but certainly you'll have all the information ahead of time for next year if you're still interested.
Here for homecoming, I'm getting my hair done and my nails done. And I'm going shopping with my boyfriend.
I bought a dress, and the day before I go get some pictures done, I'm gonna get my hair styled, and I'm gonna go out with some friends.
I have a yellow dress and I'm getting white shoes.
I'm gonna wear like an army green dress and black shoes.
The group of people they're just all gonna come to my house, and we're gonna have a dessert party together.
After homecoming, I'm gonna party it up.
I expect to see people partying, ref, dancing, everything.
I'm very excited because I get to take pictures and dress up and look pretty.
I'm just excited because it's my freshman year. I'm excited to be at my first homecoming.